Hello dear students, welcome to the English Grammar Lecture 1 by Abhishek Kumar. Today we are going to learn the sentence. As a universal definition about the sentence, a group of words which makes a complete sense is called the sentence. It is universally fact about the sentence definition. The examples below you can see these mangoes are sweet and juicy. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. We should take care of our studies. I always like to teach and help the poor. So these all are the sentence. Now any word which can be put into whether it is order or in order can be sentence. Any word, whether it is meaningful or meaningless, everything can be a sentence. But as we are learning today the sentence, what is the definition? A sentence is a group of words which makes or that makes a complete sense. So any order, any sentence which is in a sentence cannot be a sentence, but only the one sentence which has a proper meaning in the sentence or proper sense in the sentence, that can be called a sentence, as I have given these examples. We all know there are various types of sentences. So today we are only learning the differences between the sentence. We'll be going ahead. What are the kinds of sentences? What are the differences and how we use the sentence? A sentence always begins with a capital letter. Very important, very important. So any sentence, when you start, begin means when you start to write sentence, always takes a capital letter. Whether it is noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb, verb, preposition, etc. Any word which starts with the capital letter. Examples already above, you can see these mangoes, Humpty Dumpty, we should, I always, help. So these all are with a capital letter. Now one more thing is, what is that? If a sentence has to make complete sense, the words in it must be placed in their proper order. I already explained before that any sentence, if it is placed in their proper order, then it will be called a sentence. Examples you can see. Rain will eat today. It has a sentence but doesn't have a proper sense, so we cannot tell it's a sentence. Must always at home you stay. It is a sentence but it doesn't have any sense or meaning. You can see what is the sense and meaning of this sentence. It will rain today. You must always stay at home. What is the meaning here? Aaj बारिश होगी. No, or you must always stay at home. आपको घर में रहना चाहिए हमेशा, और आपको हमेशा घर में रहना चाहिए. सो दिस हैड द मीनिंग. हम ये नहीं बोल सकते कि हमेशा घर में आपको चाहिए रहना. तो these all the words are put in a sentence but doesn't have any proper sense. So this is something about the sentence and its difference that I have said. Now let us learn what is the kinds of sentences. The kinds of sentences, there are 4 kinds of sentences. There are many kinds of sentences that we will be learning, but basically we know only there are 4 kinds of sentences. What are that? Declarative sentence, it's also called the assertive or statement. Interrogative, asking the questions. Imperative, like a command, order, request, and entreaty. And the 4th is what? Exclamatory sentence. It has also the strong feeling and the desire. Exclamations. It is called the exclamatory sentence. Now let us learn one by one what is exclamatory sentence. The exclamatory sentence, as I have said you, it is also called the assertive. What is the definition of the exclamatory sentence that I have written here? A sentence that makes a statement is called a declarative or assertive sentence. The declarative sentence, what does? Makes any types of a statement. And one more thing also, what? Which has also assertive sentence. So there is a statement and assertive. These two sentences can be made in the declarative sentence. अब देखो कैसे, how it will be. First let us have the simple examples of statement. What is that? Self-confidence is the best key to success. Self-confidence is the key to success. It's a simple statement that it is given or I have given. Second, here comes the bus. Simple, every day comes the bus. Okay. A thankful heart is a peaceful heart. It's a simple statement. All the students are doing the homework. It's a simple statement. Okay, it can be it is a declarative sentence. Now a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. It is also a simple statement. So these are the simple statement that I have taught you in the declarative sentence. Now how we use the uses of the declarative sentence. The point number one or rule number one. See, the simple statements I have given you the examples. Now you can also use some more examples in the simple statement, like I go, play, read, sit, dance, sleep. These all are, which means I sleep, I dance, I play, I go, they play, they sleep, they dance. So these all are the simple statement. In the point number one, what I have said, the declarative sentences can be affirmative or negative. So declarative sentence, now I am talking about the affirmative or assertive. So here comes the assertiveness in the sentence. How? Because the assertive sentence will be formed of two things. What that is called the affirmative and negative, positive and negative. For example, one more thing you must remember, the declarative assertive sentence can be used for the debative sentence, or fight, or quarrelsome, for anything can be used as a affirmative assertive sentence. For example, I will give you here examples I have given only about the affirmative and negative. You can see some people take adequate precautions. Affirmative, they don't follow the rules of government. Negative, this is an that is the second rule that I have written here. Now I just tell you what is the assertive sentence, how it is used for the debate and proving, for mentioning the truth. For example, you say my brother has gone to Patna. My brother has gone to Patna, because it is a truth for you that he has gone to Patna, but someone has seen not in Patna but in Bihar Sharif, or leave it in Bihar Sharif, in Nevada itself. Then what will be? Then he will be telling, I have seen your brother in Nevada, but you are saying that my brother has gone to Patna, but he tell your brother has not gone to Patna, he is in Nevada. So how you are telling affirmative, my brother has gone to Patna, but the other fellow who has seen in Nevada is telling that he has not gone to Patna, he is in Nevada. So we use indicative, and now you will be telling no, he has gone to Patna, but you will be telling no, he has not gone to Patna, he is in Nevada. So that is called the assertive sentence. You assert the statement, you try to prove the statement, okay, in debate. Now let us go to the second point. There is an emphatic form of declarative sentence. The emphatic form also is used for the stress, force in the statement. Okay, what is the stress and force in the statement? For example, you can see some people do adequate precautions, which means it is certain, it is sure that some people do the certain or adequate, or take the certain or adequate precautions. You also say I do the work. I do means I do play. I do the work, that is you cannot differentiate what is the emphatic form of the sentence. But I do play, which means I am certain to play, I am affirmed to play, I have the confidence to play. So that is called the emphatic form of declarative sentence. They do follow the rules of government. They follow the rules of government, which means it is sure that they follow the rules of the government. So this is the declarative sentence that today we have learned, and in the next video I will explore or post from the interrogative sentence.